All right, I'd like to thank the good folks over at McFarlane for tossing me a couple figures to review. And no, there won't be any ball licking because I got some free toys. This will be an honest review, and there will be some comparisons, and there will be a little ball busting for Hasbro. I just got to do it. I have so much fun busting their balls. I just have to do it. As far as the McFarlane figures go, let's talk about the price. First off, you get Hasbro. $25 for a repainted figure. You've already had this figure thousands of times. Well, not thousands, but a lot of times. Repainted, $25. You take a DC figure like this, no Build-A-Figure, nothing. Kind of the same thing, except for this is bigger. I don't really care for the 7-inch scale, but if you do, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. With this, you get an original sculpt. You get pretty good articulation. The character license is pretty good. It's pretty good. I think it's a better figure than this. This is $20. This is $23. $20, $23. Are you seeing the difference? This is 6-inch figure, 7-inch figure. Although I do wish that this was a 6-inch figure. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of here. On the McFarlane stuff, on the DC stuff, with me, he's just going on a weird angle. As far as his character selection, I think that's kind of his weakest link. On the 7-inch size, I do like the Mattel 6-inch scale a little bit better. I'm trying to reduce my DC collection down to like 1 of each character, or if it's one of my favorite characters, like 3 of each character. So when you take like a favorite character like Lobo, which is the one that we will be looking at today, Lobo's one of my favorite Superman villains. I just love it. When I saw that they did it and I saw that how big he was, I was like, wow, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know what he costs, but I'm pretty sure it's $19.99. He doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure, which is a great deal considering everybody's raising their price. And then Hasbro blames it on shipping, gas. They got all kinds of great excuses of why their figures cost more money now. When you got these figures that are bigger, you get more bang for your buck, and then you get the picture. It's just ridiculous. They're lying to you. They just want a bigger Christmas bonus. So what we have here, we have the Justice League over here. We got Cyborg unmasked, and then we got Cyborg masked. Let me know in the comments what you want me to review, or what you even want me to review. If you're not interested, I'm probably not going to review it. Aquaman, Flash for the movie, which is weird that they made the movie off the Snyder Cut. It just didn't seem like it had that much spark and didn't really deserve that much of a toy license. When you go to Target, the DC figures are starting to sit. They're starting to look like the Eternal figures. Some of them sell out pretty quick, but you can definitely tell by their character selection that they're not really giving the fans what they want. Todd, hit me up, bro. I will help you out with your character selection. Or if you want really good character selection, call up Ty, hire him back, pay him what he's worth, and he'll help you out because he really knows DC and he knows Marvel even better. Then we have more Justice League figures, Batman, Superman. I mean, if you're into it, they're great toys. If you like the 7-inch scale, then they're really good. The old DC collectible stuff was all kind of 7-inch. I'll go ahead and do him. I also have the animated Flash. So I'll go ahead and check these out. I'll see if they're in scale with my DC collectible 6-inch stuff, because I really did like it when they were doing the animated stuff. I'll go ahead and review these and check these out and put those up there. We'll check those out together. Sorry, I'm just trying to clear off the table a little bit. More Justice League stuff. Batman unmasked. You get him unmasked and masked. Superman in the black costume. Batman again, like an armored Batman. This was one thing that I really liked, is when he did the 3 Jokers. Although they only gave me 2 of the 3. I guess the other one's going to be like a GameStop exclusive. So I got 2 of the Jokers for the 3 Jokers, which I love Joker. Joker's like one of my favorite Batman villains. Or no, he is my favorite Batman. I just love the Joker. So I can't really have too many Jokers. So I am looking forward to getting that GameStop Joker to add that for this 3. Just displaying those 3 together will kind of make for a cool display. And then also for the 3 Jokers, you get the Red Hood. And you get the Batman, of course. The Red Hood, I mean, I got tons of great Red Hoods. Do I want a 7-inch Red Hood? I don't know. Maybe if you guys want me to review this one, hit me up in the comments. We'll do it and we'll check it out. And then you have the Batman, which is also, if you're a Batman, man, he does a lot of Batman figures. I don't know why his handlers are telling him so many Batmans. I know Batman sells. Then you have a Harley Quinn from one of the worst movies ever made. Todd, who told you that this would be a good idea? You still have gold Wonder Woman sitting at the shelf right now. For some reason, they won't put them on clearance, which is another thing. Like, these figures are $19.99, and then a lot of the time I can find these things at Walmart for $15.99, which is just an amazing deal for something like this. Then you have Shriek. I'm pretty sure we just got a Shriek in Marvel Legends, but she was a girl. She's actually right up there. Unmasked version, if this is something that you're into, I know I don't have a Shriek in my DC collection, so this is something I might want to hold on to and add in my set. And then you have the two Lex Luthors. Both of these are really cool. This one actually comes with the throne, just the throne alone. The fact that he comes with a real accessory that you really want, Hasbro, open your eyes. This is what his accessory looks like, not that little stupid magic effect or an extra hand. This is an accessory. This was an accessory should be. I don't know if this is $19.99. I'll have to wait till they see them in Target, but for the most part, these things are $19.99. So I'm thinking this probably will be too. Maybe they'll up the price. I don't care. I think it's pretty cool. And then you look at the the back of the art, which I could probably show you a close-up on that, but I probably won't review these till later. On this one, they show you a bunch of accessories on the back of the package that you don't get. Like, you get him with the stand and the skulls, and this one comes with the Motherbot. Todd, who's ever taken your pictures, I mean, I'm not saying he's horrible. You're getting what you pay for, but you might want to call Ty and see if you get him back. And then you have these. You have Superboy. Todd, did you know? You probably didn't know. I'm sure you didn't know. When you were thinking about making the Superboy Prime, not this Superboy, but the other Superboy Prime is now a butt pirate, would you have still made him? Or do you even have a choice? Does DC just tell you what figures you have to make, or does your handlers tell you what figures you have to make? And then you have this. This is actually one of the coolest ones. I love this figure. I know that when you showed it, they showed the light-up version. I really wish I would have got the light-up version. Even though that when you come in here, you only light it up once or twice in a lifetime, it just looked really cool. Like, just amazing. I'm glad that on the dude that took the pictures on this, that he didn't do some weird light up thing. He did shine a green light on his helmet to where you almost kind of get the light up effect, but the light up version of this is amazing. If you guys are going to buy one of these, I would say hold off on this one and get the light up version. Yeah, the light up version is going to cost you at least $5 or $10 more bucks. I think it's totally worth it, but this is definitely one of the characters that shines. When you look at all these toys that I just threw down, one thing that you're getting, almost every single one of these has an original sculpt. That is everything. That also might put Todd out of business, because when DC Collectibles do it, and most companies that do original sculpts, they usually don't stand the time. When you take a company like Hasbro, when they just repaint the same bullshit over and over and over and over, well, it sucks for the collector, but it's great for their wallet. So hopefully, Todd, this original sculpt on everything is working out for you, because as a collector, I really love that. That is definitely something that I appreciate. And now for now, we're going to take a look at this Lobo, and then whatever we look at other than that Lobo is up to you guys. Let's check this shit out.
It's not the first time I've seen the side of you. I'm through, and now you're walking on such a thin line, and I'm about to lose my nerve when all of this has cost me so much. Now leaving in the dust everything we had, you threw it away, and I have wasted too much love.
All right, I pulled out a couple Lobos and a couple Supermans, so you can check the scale on that right now. This old DC Collectibles Lobo, he's probably one of my favorites. I am missing a couple Lobos in my Lobo collection, which one of them is the Mattel Build-A-Figure Lobo. I thought that figure kind of sucked, and I didn't really like that wave, so I passed on the entire wave, so I'm missing that Lobo. And I don't have the Storm Collectibles Lobo, which I actually really like a lot, but that thing will set you back like $80 to $100. If you want a really good Lobo, probably get that one, but that one won't come with the motorcycle. So when he did his Lobo's one of my favorite characters, so I was definitely excited to get this thing and add it to my Lobo collection. As far as Lobo goes, this one with the motorcycle was amazing. I wish that he would have made this like a deluxe figure with the motorcycle. The motorcycle is just insane. The paint apps on this, I don't know, I guess paint apps went up crazy expensive. The paint apps on this thing is amazing. The head sculpt on it is kind of weird how it joins with the neck. The articulation is kind of lame, not very good. He does come with the space bike. The space bike, I love it. It's just really, really good. You also get the leather jacket. This is the only one that has one arm that's completely in and one arm's completely ripped out, which I like the vest better, you know, and I also like the t-shirt with the iron cross on this. This is a great Lobo. Like this thing, I'd have a hard time partying with this thing. I definitely like having him in my collection. I can't remember which dog that he came with. I'm thinking it was this one. So he came with the motorcycle and the dog. This one just comes with this little fake chain weapon, which is, I don't know, man. I kind of wish that's 19 bucks. It's 20 bucks. You definitely got your money's worth. But then you got this thing. I need to point this out. Comes with the real chain. I love the real chain. And then he comes with this weird fake gummy chain. Todd, I hate that. I don't know why you do that. Is that super cheap? Like the real chain is amazing. Just amazing. And then you got this, man, that is horrible. That's definitely something you need to get rid of. You also need to get rid of the pins and the articulation. I say it every video. I'm going to keep saying it. That's something that has to happen. I made Hasbro do it. Hopefully I can get you guys to do it. This figure would be amazing if you got rid of it, if you cleaned up the articulation a lot. You always tell me you're an artist. You used to not do articulation because you didn't like the look of it. Then you got the biggest pins in the business. That's not good. You need to shrink those down a little bit. This thing, as far as the figure goes, is really good. It's definitely lacking on the paint. If you look at the other two behind it, the articulation is not as good as this one, but the paint is definitely way better if you got this big one. This one comes with the 3D glasses. You can actually take these on and off. He's got eyes underneath, which was a nice little touch. I'm glad that he has it. I also like the hair on this one better. The vest on this one, you got painted detail. Granted, this thing wasn't a $20 action figure. I think it was like one of their deluxe ones. It might have set me back like 40 bucks. I can't really remember. I have no clue what this one's going for on eBay. It doesn't really matter. Lobo's one of my favorites. I don't see myself partying away from any of these. If anything, I might get the Storm Collectible Lobo someday. I know I'm trying to cut back, but I love Lobo, so I gotta get it. The Mattel one, I definitely don't want that garbage in my collection. But just look at these two side by side. Todd, when you're gonna make a figure that people have already made, you need to look at every figure ever made and beat it or don't make it. Like, granted, if the price is more, make it a deluxe and charge equal to where it's kind of worth it. I definitely feel like you're getting your money's worth on this Lobo. If you can't afford these other ones on eBay, this is definitely the one. Hopefully he makes a deluxe version of this someday, gives you the dog and the bike. That would be a nice little touch. You look at the skulls on the belt. I like this. The paint is better. You got the little pouches there. Tons of more detail. I know paint apps are crazy expensive now, I guess, or they just want to make more money. On the knee pads, I like this. You got the skulls with the painted stars. This one, you got the skulls with the spikes. This one has like the little things. They both have a little bit of something on the bottom there. I like them both. Everybody's saying that this head sculpt is jacked. I kind of like it. I think he actually did a really good job. This is where this figure shines. When you turn it around, he just dropped his gun. His big giant space gun, which is awesome. Another thing to point out on this figure. He comes with this big giant rifle. He also comes with this pistol. And he comes with the real chain in his hook, which is just, I love the accessories on this. You take these things around, this is where he shines. He did do a little blue wash on the hair, which he definitely shines on that. He's the only one that painted the back of the jacket. And because of that, this really puts this Lobo figure, I mean, he's just off that detail alone, it puts him like tied with everyone else. I like all three of my Lobos. You just kind of pick one. I think for $19.99, even if they charge you 25 bucks for this one, it's still kind of a good deal. Look at the texture on the leather. God, I love that. Bite me, fanboy. I think all the YouTubers out there need to get these vests, and they need to say Hasbro fanboy, and then they could have like a picture of like a cock and balls here, and they could all be like riding on it. That would be a really cool t-shirt for them. But this thing is absolutely amazing. Todd, I wish you would have came with a dog. That would have been a nice accessory. I don't know. For the price, this is amazing. make this in a deluxe, give us a bike, give us a dog, give us a gun, give us a real chain, charge us 40 bucks for it. I would definitely add that in my collection. I would probably take this and put it in that box and return it, but it is what it is. And then you have his Superman. I thought that he killed it on this Superman. This is one of the best Superman figures that I own. If you like the 7-inch scale, you can see he stands right at 7 inch. So he's about a ½ inch taller than a Marvel Legend. I don't hate the scale on this. I love this Superman. These two scale perfectly together. I think it's really good. And then I went ahead and pulled out a Mattel Superman, which I don't know, maybe I'm the only one. I really like the Mattel stuff. I know their articulation is garbage on their earliest stuff, and later on they made everything pinless and super clean and worked really good. I love their articulation later on in the game. I just like the Mattel stuff. If I'm gonna shave my collection down to the one of each figure, I'm definitely gonna probably be keeping the Mattel stuff. I like the 6-inch scale. And then when Todd comes in and does his figure, if it's a bigger character, I'll probably go with Todd, kind of mix and match and make a really cool DC display. One more comparison. Then I just reviewed this Mr. Fantastic for the Fantastic 4-Wave on the vintage card. After tax, this thing will set you back 25 bucks. After tax, this thing will set you back 20 bucks. Original, one-of-a-kind sculpt, decent articulation. And then you have this thing has decent, this thing still has pins in it. This thing has pins in it. So the articulation's about equal on these two. Oh, he actually cleaned up the ankle articulation. That looks really good. And the wrist articulation looks really good. I did go to pop this hand off to put the chain on, and then the little ball in there is like 2-piece. It came apart, but it clicked right back together. I thought the hands were gonna pop right off, but it didn't. Maybe I did it wrong. But I just wanna show you, this costs more than this. Original sculpt, repainted bullshit. And you guys wonder why I talk so much shit about Hasbro. Let's go, Brandon.